The three-day Munich Security Conference kicked off with a major focus scheduled to be on Western strategy to counter the Ukraine crisis, with a notable absence of official representatives from Russia. The President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, spoke at a panel about the Ukrainian crisis and accused Russia for undertaking to undermine European security architecture.
If the Kremlin strikes, we can impose high costs and severe consequences on Moscow's economic interests. The Kremlin's dangerous thinking, which comes straight out of a dark past, may cost Russia a prosperous future.
On the other hand, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg made remarks on the Security Conference concerning Russia's demands.
NATO is a defensive alliance. We are not threatening Russia or anyone else. But we will take all necessary measures to protect and defend all allies.
The second day of the event witnessed Chancellor Olaf Scholz presenting for the first time in the Munich Security Council as the newly elected Chancellor.
There is nothing that justifies the deployment of 100 Russian troops surrounding Ukraine. Russia is holding up the issue if Ukraine has potentially set access to NATO. There is a paradox because there is no decision depending on the issue or whatsoever. We, Europeans, and the transatlantic community have warned Russia that military aggression against Ukraine will be a severe era, and we want this not to happen.
Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States leading the American delegation, spoke about the matter at the conference.
I am certain we all recognize this year's gathering is unlike those of the recent past. Not since the end of the Cold War has this forum convened under such dire circumstances. Today, as we are all well aware, the foundation of European security is under direct threat in Ukraine.
The Vice President will meet with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who will visit Munich to participate in the annual Security Conference and hold talks on the current threats in Eastern Europe and the situation around Ukraine.